the roll. Danielle.
Chairperson Drews,
Here.
Vice Chair Schmitter,
Here.
Commissioner Block, Commissioner Hayes,
Here.
Commissioner Darney, Commissioner Smith, Commissioner Spielda. A quorum is present.
Thank you, Danielle. Public is invited to comment on any commission member items at this time, or they can wait until their item's heard. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, we'll move to item 4 for possible action, approval of minutes from May 12th, 2022. You had a chance to review the minutes.
So moved.
So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Next item is meeting items 5A, HRC 2022-0308 for possible action. Discussion and possible action regarding a recommendation to the Board of Supervisors regarding a request by Robertine T. Benson, trustee of the Benson Family Trust, applicant for an historic tax deferment on property zoned residential office, RO, located at 402 South Division Street, assessor's parcel number APN 003-128-02. Heather.
Thank you. Heather Ferris for the record. The application is before you due to a change in ownership. When considering such requests, the commission typically reviews 4 items: the historic significance of the property, the current condition of the property, that any alterations made to the property are compatible with the historic character, and whether the property is in compliance with the HRC guidelines. Staff addressed each of these 4 items in the staff report and found in the affirmative. Staff is recommending the Historic Resources Commission recommend approval of the tax deferment to the Board of Supervisors. I'm available for questions.
Thank you, Heather. Is the applicant here? No.
The applicant is not.
Any commission member questions, comments?
Just a comment, my next door neighbor here, it's a lovely house and she's taking good care of it. And I don't know about the inside particularly. I've been in there a few times, but years ago. But, you know, outside where the public sees, it's a lovely historic home and, you know, deserves the status of it. That's what she wants. And I'm amazed to learn that her real name is Robertine. Her name's Bobby in real life, you know, but so.
Any other commission member questions or comments? I just want the commissioners to note that this house has one of the really great wire fences in the neighborhood. Those are getting hard to find. There's no more comments. I'll entertain a motion.
Okay, well, I'm on a speaking role here. I move to recommend to the Board of Supervisors approval. Let's see, am I reading the right one? Yeah. Whew. Got worried for a second. I move to recommend to the Board of Supervisors approval of HRC-2022-0308 based on the finding that the property is in general conformance with the Secretary of Interior's standards and guidelines for rehabilitation, Carson City Historic Guidelines, and with the Historic Resources Commission policies.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
I second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Heather. Next item is 5B, HRC-2022-0355 for possible action, discussion and possible action regarding a request by Lori Vanderbrake, applicant, to install 4 missing windows on property zone downtown mixed use, DTMU, located at 106 South Curry Street, assessor's parcel number APN 003-217-11. Heather.
Heather Ferris again for the record. This property sits on the west side of South Curry Street between West King and West 2nd. Per the survey information, the home was constructed in 1934. The applicant is proposing to install 4 missing windows, 3 of which are in the front of the house and 1 on the north end of the house. The 3 windows on the front of the house are located behind the enclosed porch. One of these windows is currently a door, but the applicant is proposing to revert it back to a window with the original door remaining in place. The window on the north end will be visible from South Curry. All windows are proposed to be double-hung wood frame windows to fit the existing openings. Staff finds that the proposed windows are consistent with the guidelines and is recommending approval. The applicant is here, and I'm available for questions.
Thank you, Heather. Commission members, any questions?
Could you move the screen back to the door picture? So that's currently a door, and you're proposing to make it a window.
Hi. So it was originally a window, and so next to that opening is the original door. So there'll be 2 windows on that side, then the door, and then another window. So there's 3 windows in the front. So I don't know if maybe when it's Comstock Books or a chapel, they made it so you could go around, but that was originally a window.
Could you introduce yourself for the record?
Sure. My name is Lori Vandy Brake, and I am the owner of 106 South Curry Street.
Any other questions, comments?
My only comment was that in the package you put together, it says the one window is on the south side, and in the report, it's on the north side. It's on I just wanted to make sure you
I
knew
struggle with,
I just wanted to make sure we had it on the right side.
you have it on the
for
right
you.
side.
Okay, good. All right. Otherwise, it looks like if you're using wood frame windows that will match
Yep.
the period, then it's. would be
And all
acceptable.
4 of those windows are the exact same size.
Any other questions or comments? I want to thank you for selecting the wood frame windows.
Absolutely.
They're a good manufacturer. We have them in one of our places too. Any other questions or comments? I'll entertain a motion. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there public comment on this item? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make the motion. I move to approve HRC-2022-355 for the installation of 4 windows, subject to the conditions of approval listed in the staff report, and based on the findings that the request is consistent with the design guidelines for the historic district and the Secretary of the Interior standards as noted in the staff report.
Motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Lori. Next item is 6, staff reports, discussion only. Heather?
I don't have much to report, but we can go over the administrative approvals that have occurred since your last meeting. So there was a re-roof that was approved at 408 Robinson, a re-roof at the Methodist Church property, as well as repairs to the chimneys. Replacement of 2 exterior doors at 511 West 3rd, replacement of 2 screen doors at 701 Mountain, installation of black iron fence at 102 North Curry, and also installation of 2 pergolas at that location, and then restoration of a bay window at 1001 North Nevada.
Thank you, Heather. Commission member reports or comments?
So the church, you approved the roof?
Yeah, they came in with an application for I can't remember what the building's called. It's the building to the west, yeah, and it met our standards And they also found a contractor and agreed to repoint the chimneys. Following the secretary. Actually, we gave them some guidelines for masonry. They concurred.
And if you haven't driven by, the chimneys do look a lot better. Yeah.
Any other commission member reports or comments? Seems like we're getting a lot of administrative stuff lately, and people are just conforming to the standards, so getting things through. Future agenda items. Anything we need to look at?
Other than the ones already mentioned in the past, some of which haven't come to fruition.
Mr. Chair, if I may just mention, we're really busy in community development. And so I hear a slight frustration, and I understand there are some extra projects that the HRC has asked staff to proactively work on. Right now, between what's coming in for different projects, I'm actually pulling together a report for the board on the different housing projects going on throughout the city. We have non-residential projects, plus we're working on Title 18, and we're working on revising a special event policy. So I'm just saying we don't have a lot of bandwidth. We're pretty maxed out, and we'd love to be working on proactive things with you. I'm not sure we have staff capacity at this very moment.
If there's anything we can do to help, just, sending documents or doing some research, we'd be happy to help you guys too.
No, but that said, I will mention that on next Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, I'm giving a presentation for the Nevada chapter of the American Planning Association that will focus on the downtown, the historic district. Michelle was going to help me, but we kind of changed the focus. So the focus is going to look at the 4 different tools that are being used in Carson City, namely the downtown mixed-use zoning district, the historic district overlay, the redevelopment area, and the NID. And all these 4 tools come together to really help make the downtown and the historic district a really vibrant part of our city, particularly making it a destination when the freeway connected. And I know Michelle's hosting an event that she may want to speak to in Carson City. So although we're not working on a lot of projects, Carson City is getting a lot of attention for its historic features.
So Hope, is your presentation open? Are we able to attend or listen in?
Oh,
or-
I can have Christy invite you. If you'd like to come, we can pay. And there is a fee, but we can go ahead and pay for you. And we're having our event at the end. We're going to end at the Fox Brew Pub. Since they always sponsored the scavenger hunt, I wanted to reciprocate and give them our business.
That's nice. Thank you.
Do you want to talk a little bit about, no? Preserve Nevada is doing an event at the Bank Saloon on Thursday? Yeah. Yeah. And I think Michelle's going to talk a little bit about the Bank Saloon. Oh, I am, about the Bank Saloon renovation. Anyway, any other items? Next meeting is scheduled for November 10th. Entertain any public comment. Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second,
Second?
Yeah.
all in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.